What's up, fellas? Welcome back to EC's Workshop. Hey, today, you see me, if you watch my videos, you seen I was working on the block. But I done got that finished, and we got it on the lathe and everything else. What we're going to do today is that we got it on the lathe, we're going to try it out. But first thing I'm going to do is that every time you go to change every time that you go to change, gears in the back, do threads and stuff, you have to take this off. You have to take this section here off, right here. Then you got to get the screws up in here and everything else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make me a rod. I'm going to make me some rods, threaded rods, that thread in here. I got them right here, 1/4 20. They're going to thread into there. And I'm going to cut them off, and I'm going to have wing nuts on them so that I can just spin them on and then go on. The rods will stay out, sticking out. I can just pull it off, undo the wing nuts, pull it off, put it back on, put the wing nuts on, and it'll squeeze up there and go back up there. I'm going to make some aluminum pieces that'll slide into here and then come out and be a washer out here on front of the wing nuts, just like that. But it's going to be a little aluminum piece. I'm going to make a little washer, but it's going to go up inside here a little ways. I don't have none of this drawn out, so you just have to bear with me what I'm going to do. Okay? So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to set y'all over here on the shelf, on the table, out of the way. If y'all looking at the lathe right now, I gotta get everything set up. I gotta change this out, which I already took before y'all checked out. Did that the other day. I'm gonna put me this here on. I got it marked up there, and I think it's with the hole. Yep, it's with the hole. Alright. Let me figure out where my nuts are. They go on here. Let me clean up some of this mess I got made over here. Let me get this off in the back here. Okay. Thought a 4.5 would work, but it don't. Millimeters. Oh man, I think it takes a 4. Yep, takes a number 4. I've had a few people tell me just buy metric threads, metric boats that long. Have you ever tried to find metric boats in a little picky town as this, country town? Not gonna do it. What did I do with that other stuff? I ain't printed out yet. Sorry. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we gotta have 4-inch bolts fit through there, no problem. Say 4-inch bolts fit through there, no problem. It's a little snug, but see, I can fit that if I wanted to. See, once it snap that off, it's no problem. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find me I'm going to turn this down. I got a die. Got to find it now. I got a die. I turned this down for 5mm. I checked this the other day. I think it's 5mm threads. It's 192. I got 4.83mm. I think it's 5mm. and 5 millimeters of 0.8 threads. Let me get that thread gauge. Got my thread gauge here, name, that's for standard. And there's metric. Thread gauge is 0.8. See if I can find 0.8. Right there. 0.8 threads. Y'all probably can't see that, but hey, 5 millimeter 0.8. 8 threads. See there? I'm going to try to find my die. I bought it, came in 2 or 3 months ago. Oh, here it is. So I found it. There. I'm going to try the tap. I bought the die and the tap together. Let me try the tap. Tap screws right in, no problem. Alright. Alright, I'm going to set this over here. Put it back in the drawer here, where I got it from. Okay. Now, let me get a 1/4 inch collet. Find me a 1/4 inch collet. Yep. Get this. Alright. 1/4 inch collet. Yeah, before I turn the lay, I'm going to take my shirt off. I'm going to come from this end. Those threads are messed up. I know I got to whack it off, but those threads ain't messed up on that end. And all I need to do is, okay, I checked and see how long of threads I got to have. All I got to do is put in 10 millimeter of threads right there on there. But I'm going to turn it down back a little further. You know, I'm gonna turn it all the way back, and maybe, I don't know, about an inch, and then I'm gonna thread it. Maybe about 1 1/4 inches, I'm gonna turn it back, then I'm gonna thread it. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my 1/4 inch rod. I'm gonna turn my 1/4 inch rod down to, how big is 5 millimeter? Let me look. 200 thousandths. So I got to take off 50 thousandths off of that screw. I'm going to measure this one. These threads here is about 190, 196, 197. I'm going to turn it down to 197. That's what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to get out this far. I'm going to turn it back. Alright, it's time for the shirt to come off. Alright, then I'll move y'all over here somewhere. Y'all get a closer view. Okay? Shirt off. I got to figure out some way to start holding this thing. Okay. We're going to try this thing out. Yeah, it don't go down there, it goes up here. A bit. Hold her in. Change 2 bits. I'm going to move you over here. I like it when y'all get to see what's going on. You know? That's what I like. I know I would if that's me. When I watch your videos, that's what I like doing. I like seeing what's going on. Alright, center drill. I need a good chuck key. Do I have one? I mean, yeah. I don't think I got a good chuck key no more. I don't know what happened to it. I guess I'm about to order one. I'm going to write that down. I'm about to write that down. I got to have a chuck key for a Jacob chuck. Made in USA. A 2B. You'll see what. Find a chuck key. You don't have to do it the caveman way. Y'all know that? How the caveman done it? Wrong way here. There you go. Alright. Get a center in. There you go. Alright. Now let me get a tool bit that'll work. Okay? Find me a tool bit that will work. Y'all gonna have to move. I'll bounce around too much over here. Not stable enough. The thing bounces around too much. Alright? We're almost close to the chuck is where I gotta go. That's 20,000. Got 20,000 to come off. There you go. That's what we got now. The boat made, so I got a mic now. I'm taking over the mic. Stuff getting serious. We're getting serious now. I have to get a mic out. Okay, I got 85, 94. Yeah, 194. That's what I got here. I got 204. Got 204. So I got about 10,000 to go. According to the mic. I got 10,000 to go. I'm a little low. I think that's where my thumb is. The food is a little low. All right, now. You ain't supposed to move. Tighten it up, it moves. looks in the center there. Got about 5 thousandths to go. Yep. Hello everybody. Always make sure you have no long sleeves and you got your safety glasses on, and that's it. Just make sure you don't do that and don't do stupid stuff. Okay. I'm going to say that's it. And tailstock, move compound, move the apron, brush the steel off, out of the way, get it all out of the way. Alright, now, I'm getting turn the motor off, get my die over here. What I'll be doing besides doing this, I'll be building me a die holder. I don't have a die holder this size. You know it? I know you don't know it. You know what that means? I'm going to have to wait until I get a die holder. I'm going to have to get a die holder, man. I can't do that unless I get a die holder. Let's take it out. Put that in there, turn it down, and I'll do it again. I'll make a die holder. I don't know why I don't have a die holder. I got a whole mess of dies. I wonder if somebody didn't bark, never gave it back. ready. Let's put a center in it. There you go. That's it on that one. All right. Well, battery lasting pretty good bit on that. In there. All right. Power's off. Put this over here. No, I don't need to be doing this, but I do it. Right, now then, that's two things, but let's back, no, man, I'm going to try something. We're going to do something. We're going to do a die here in just a minute. Alright, I'm going to cut you out for a minute. Got this thing figured out. Alright, let's try this. This might work. Okay. I'm going to snug it up a little bit. okay? Now, what I'm going to do is a little orthodox on some people, but I'm going to try it. What harm does it hurt to try to find my chuck key? It's somewhere where white is supposed to be. Do not know how he got there. That's low speed right there. So see, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna do it by hand then. You do what you gotta do. You make it work. You know what? Now if this was something that had to be in line true, no, I would have done something different. I was going to hand tap it anyway, wasn't I? I told you I was. Just didn't know how. It's a fine thread, you know it? Y'all know that. I got a habit of saying, you know it. I don't know why. I must be crazy or something. You got to be crazy when you sit here and talk to yourself. And I do answer myself sometimes. I think that's enough. Let's back off here. There you go. Let's see what we got. All right. Blow it off. All right, let's check and see if this works. So far, so good. There you go. And just slide that on. It's a little long right now. And got the other one on there. See, I have that bull bushings on. I can slide up there and tighten them up. And there you go. And just tighten that. It ain't gonna be about that long. Now, sticking out. I'm I've got something here in the way. That thing there's in the way. That's what I wanted. We'll do the other one. Don't need to show that on camera, but I'm going to do the other. You got the idea. Same thing.